2 Corinthians 9, 6 through 9 says, "But now this I say, who sows sparingly will also reap sparingly, and he who sows bountifully will reap bountifully. Each one of us must do as he has purposed in his heart, not grudgingly or under compulsion, for God loves a cheerful giver. And God is able to make all grace abound in you, so that you always having sufficiency in everything, you may have an abundance for every good deed. As it is written, he who scattered abroad he gives to the poor, and his righteousness endures forever." Well, if you're joining us in reading through this 90-day reading plan, today's reading is 2 Corinthians 9, and I encourage you to read that passage. Many of us, and even maybe most of us, and I may go out on a limb and say that all of us tend to be very possessive of our possessions. Now, we may not be possessive of everything, but there are some things that are very near and dear to us, and we protect them as much as possible. Obviously, Paul is talking here about money, but I'd like to expand this principle. Not all of us have a lot of money. And I'd like to say that many of us have very little material wealth in comparison to others. But that does not mean we can't be generous. That doesn't mean we have nothing to give. That doesn't mean that we need to feel left out when we are asked to give. Well, many people feel they cannot give much money, but each is far from destitute if they have a relationship with Christ. Those who can't give money may volunteer for a particular duty, and those who can't volunteer for physical duties may volunteer for mental duties, or office work, for example. Prayer obviously can be one of those duties. There is no reason why each one of us can't become involved in some kind of ministry. There's no reason why each one of us cannot be growing closer to Christ through service to Him. And please don't misunderstand me in this. There is not one and done ministry option. You may have the opportunity to participate in many ministries over the significant period of time. It is time to show the world what it means to be a believer. It's time to show the world how it can change through the relationship with Christ.